Hi guys, this week I made a roll-up tool bag made of leather scraps. When I was given them, they just came in a little plastic bag, so it wasn't a very neat way of storing them. So I decided to make myself a little roll-up bag there, just so I could see all my tools, all the tools I wanted. Some of them I've got duplicates of. They're mostly useless at this point. I just wanted a neater way of storing my stuff. So if I go ahead and roll it up, then here you can see it. It's all rolled up and it's nice and neat, nothing drops out. It's a really basic concept which you can use for literally anything. So here's how I made it. To start with, I just picked out a scrap piece of leather and started doing the rough layout of the tools that I wanted to use. After that I shaped the leather just to give it a slightly more natural feel without all the jaggedy edges that it already had. But I didn't want to do too much because I wanted to keep a slightly natural feel. After that I just double checked that the tallest tools still fit within the boundaries. Then I proceeded to cut out the two straps I was going to use to hold the tools in place. I didn't actually end up using the second one because the first one was plenty. Then I just started sewing. There was a lot of sewing because I hand stitched everything, so this took quite a while. Here I'm slightly further along in the process and still stitching, obviously. I think that's the last of the metal tools that I have. Here we're very nearly at the end. It was pretty tough to sew through the leather, so you can see here that I sewed myself 2 finger guards just to give myself a little bit of extra grip on the needle as I was pushing and pulling the needle through. Kept on sewing stuff. Yeah, so I punched a hole, stuck a rivet in it to strengthen the hole. Then I went and used the second strap that I'd cut earlier to make the rope that I used to hold the tool belt shut. And then I just threaded it through and tied a knot on the other side. As you can see, I left some extra spots just in case I happened to come across extra tools that I wanted to add to the tool belt. And there we go. There's the finished product. I personally think that looks pretty good. As a little bonus content, when I just finished the satchel, I was so pleased with it that I wanted to go ahead and just use use the new accessibility for my tools, and so I just did a short and simple anatomy exercise essentially. So I sculpted an ear. I reckon this was about 2 hours of work, roughly, and I was quite pleased with it. I still have to bake it. It's made of Sculpting or Sulpus. It's made of some polymer clay that I'm not quite sure what the brand is. Yep, there we go. So it's called Super Sculpting. So if you guys want to try it, it's just a basic polymer clay. You can sculpt something and then you can just chuck it in the oven, bake it, yeah, and it turns solid. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this and liked the bag. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then feel free to subscribe. I won't only be doing leatherworking. I'm also going to be doing sculpting. I've got a design in mind for a jacket I want to sew myself. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.